it is like happiness. Some people, when they're happy, they cry.
Yeah, that's true.
So that one is inbuilt. You cannot take away that, because it is inborn. Even when the situation is normal, there are some elements who wants to blow it out of proportion or create an impression, and they act or decide to behave in a manner that is notwithstanding. So that's why we always come here to guide members of the public on what is expected of them, but also on what is expected of us. It is a two-way traffic. We have how we are supposed to present ourselves, and we also have a manner in which we expect members of the public to conduct themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting. And now when we talk of the citizens themselves, I understand they have a very crucial role when it comes to this period of time, because actually all the systems are even created to make sure that they either protect them, things like that. So what role do they have, they as citizens, in ensuring that this period is safe for themselves, but also the entire nation as a whole?
It is a responsibility of me and you. Because when you say citizens, as if there is a certain group of people who are there, despite of the fact that I am on uniform, or my colleagues, we are all citizens, and our duties are enshrined in the Constitution, those of the citizen, especially in an election period. But sometimes people decide or tend to deviate from what is expected of them. But for simplicity, as a citizen, it is your responsibility, or it is my responsibility, to be a law-abiding citizen. One. Two, to ensure that you are safe and secure. You know, others decide to see where danger is, and they decide to move towards the danger.
Hey.
There is a verse in the Bible, free from the devil. But others decide the devil is there, but they decide to move to the direction of the devil. So once an atmosphere is not secure for you, it is also your responsibility to ensure that I am in a safe and a secure environment. So if the environment is unsecure, you as a citizen, it is your responsibility, even before somebody cautions you. I know you have seen people who tend to, during elections, they want to ride or drive recklessly on roads. Others reach an extent they want to sleep in the middle of the road.
Yes.
For our motorists, the bikers, they
use one tire.
They use one tire, or others they want the motorcycle or the bike to ride itself. Others decide to stand. So such acts are reckless. But people know that if you are standing on the motorcycle, for heaven's sake, you know chances of you falling, because you have abandoned the guiding principles of riding. So we have to secure ourselves and maybe our environment. But also as citizens, we have to protect people's properties and ourselves. You have seen elements of violence where people burn properties, vehicles, motorcycles, houses. All that is driven by emotions. Others use sharp objects or dangerous objects, stones to stone. You have just some incidences of death in some elections. So all that is our responsibility as citizens to ensure that we can have a peaceful and secure elections.
Okay.
Sometimes, yes, we do blame candidates, but sometimes even such incidents happen even in the absence of candidates.
Sure.
The supporters, for them, they decided to do acts of lawlessness under the guise of maybe supporters of a certain candidate. So that is punishable, and whoever involves themselves in such acts of violence, in such acts of criminality, they will be held accountable. Nowadays, everyone is an investigator, everyone is a reporter. Even where we are not, people will give us information. So you will be there in your small house, and we pick you up to account for the actions you did.
Okay. Let's also talk about now, at least that is the side of the voters, the ordinary citizens. So can we talk about
By the way,
their leaders?
some of those people who were involved in such acts of criminality and what, some of them are not even voters.
Hey.
They are supporters. There is a difference between a voter and a supporter.
Okay.
Voters, they are registered, they are in a register. But you can support somebody even if you don't want to vote for them. Are you aware that some supporters don't even vote their candidates?
Yeah, that's very true.
Others, they are not registered. Others, they are supporting you because they have been influenced or they have been coerced to support you. But when they reach on the ballot, they choose otherwise. I know you have had incidents where some family members have not voted for their own. So it is not necessary that every supporter is a voter. Others are not. You have even seen young people. They are not registered. They are around 16, 15, 17. But they are actively involved on rallies because the rallies is a game of numbers. Who has attracted more crowds than the other? They involved in running battles with the police. But you find when you arrest them, you find they are minors. They are not even eligible to vote. So, but they are supporting. So that notion that voters is quite different. Most of them, for the meantime, we call them supporters. They will be voters on the final day. That's when we know that, yes, they were his voters or her voters. But for now, we treat them as supporters.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then can we talk about their leaders? Yes, I understand you've spoken a little about them, but what role do they have to make sure that their camps, because at a certain point, just like you did mention, they are really absent, but there are others who really fuel these things.
Leadership is creating a sense of direction. A leader sets the agenda. A leader is an exemplary. So if a leader is a violent leader, even his or her supporters will be violent. People who follow us, they do copy and paste.
Sure.
So leaders, it is our responsibility. I know, I don't know whether you mean leaders as like candidates or all of us.
No, the candidates, the aspirants.
The candidates.
Camps, yes.
Yes. We have candidates who have been, presented themselves in a respectable manner. They guide their supporters on what they should do or what they shouldn't do. In most cases, once your crowd or your supporters tend to engage in any form of criminality or hooliganism, you as their leader, you as their role model, you as their candidate, it is your responsibility to bring them to order. But sometimes situations run out of hand, that even the leader cannot get the audience. People can no longer hear you, especially where we have confrontations. Supporters of this candidate, and they have collided with supporters of. By last time, the situation is a bit tricky that you cannot guide. When we always have what we call harmonization meetings, when candidates are done with registration, nominations, and we are rolling out campaigns, there is what we call harmonization meetings. That harmonization meetings is attended by numerous stakeholders, among them are security agencies, to guide on candidates what they should do. That's why we always design, if you are in place X, do not use access route Y. If you are here, pass here. If you are this, do this. But others do it intentionally, and deviate from the set guidelines. So leaders are supposed to lead by example. So if you are living an example of violence, even your followers will be violent. If you are leading in a respectable manner, law-abiding, even your supporters will be law-abiding. Because if you said whoever will be involved in any form of violence, we are not accountable. Even when they have problems, you notice you and yourself. No one is going to follow you up. Because what you did, you have not been tasked to do it. You give yourself appointment or tasks which they haven't sent you to do. So leaders lead by example. If you don't lead by example, then you will set a wrong sense of direction in the people you lead.
Okay. Now, if we look back in the past elections, what have been some of the common threats during this period of time, and how are we looking forward to address them this time round as we head into this period of time?
The common threats, one, we still need more of sensitization, civic sensitization, and we are doing that, and this is part of the sensitization. The public sometimes do what they do, not knowing their implications. So we have rolled out sensitization. I know the Electoral Commission is also doing the same to sensitize in respect to electioneering, how the general public should conduct themselves. Those risks of course, people lose properties. Some lose their lives. Others are injured. You know, somebody is riding recklessly. They ram into another motorcycle or motor vehicle. They break their legs. Others die instantly. So those are challenges. But also we have had instances of vandalizing election materials. Somebody comes and grabs the ballot box. And the others steal registers. All those are forms of violence. But our responsibility as security is to sensitize. 1, 2 is to tighten all those loopholes, and that goes hand in hand with beefing up security. You know, people don't want when security is beefed up. You say, what is all that security for? But we have to be we have to prepare for the worst. So rather than something, just situations happening and we start gambling. You know, it is not good to gamble. It is always important to prepare. I know during your school days you used to read everything. Yeah. You were that kind of sporting. Others would I have read my 5 topics. If they only bring 3, I'm okay. I am good to go. So that is gambling. So it is always important that we prepare. If the situation is normal, then we call it a day. If the situation tends to be abnormal, then it finds us when we are set, when we have already anticipated for it, to enable us counter it.
Doesn't the community also need to know that even deployments are not done for this and that, but it is preparation?
But that's what I'm telling them. So if they didn't know now, they should get it from now. That the reason as to why we beef up security is for their own good, their lives and their properties. Because once there is any form of violence, it affects the knowns and the unknowns. Because if you are moving on your own and somebody, because of their reckless driving or riding, they knock you. Because for you didn't know that even there was a group of people, there was a rally which was in that area. Because not people are not following. People are on their own hustles. So now you encounter this group of supporters with their emotions, whether positive or negative, and they begin disturbing other citizens. So it is our responsibility that we plan. If somebody, their rally or their supporters or their procession, how is it going to cost others? How can we counter it? How can we stop it? How can we direct it? Maybe, yes, you had scheduled to use this route, but because of ABCD, use alternative routes. But of course, if you don't have enough security, people will overpower you. People will overpower. That's why we always beef up security for the good of all. Those who are participating in the election or in the election process, but also those who are not participating, because others decide not to participate. They also have their own reasons. I think you have been following, they have been concerns that voter turnout is very low. You have the number of registered voters, they are 100,000. those who turn up, they are only 40. So it means that 60,000 have not participated. But also, it is there. You cannot force them. They also have their own rights. Why they did not participate despite being registered voters. So for us, we protect all.
Okay.
Our responsibility is protect all Ugandans, either voters or non-voters, whether supporters or non-supporters, for the good. Because this is a season, it is going to come and go. But this building is going to be here, I don't know for how many years. So because people are annoyed somewhere, they want to break people's properties, they want to vandalize this and this, others want to root. That we cannot tolerate that form of confusion.
Wow. Interesting. I believe you are picking something out there in regards to safety during this period of time that we are in the electoral process. Now we're going to take a short break and return with more discussions here with Fande Muteera.
Issues at hand. This is Church of Uganda Family TV. Enriching lives. Regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission. This is Church of Uganda Family TV. Enriching lives. Regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission. Issues at hand.
Oh yes, welcome back. You are watching Issues at Hand, and we are talking about safety of we, the citizens of the nation, all of us in our country during this election period, which is very, very an important moment for us to do have leaders that are going to represent us, leaders that are going to bring services in our places. I understand some of you out there could be crying for services. Yes, this is a time for you to choose the person that will represent you when those discussions are being made. Now, I'm here with ASP Muteera, who is the Community Liaison Officer for Kawempe Police Division. And as we are in the political season, we should also know that we are in the digital era. And we have seen so much misinformation happening here and there. Even someone faking accounts of people, and they post information because of different motives. Maybe they want to tarnish their name, maybe they want to take off their supporters, things like that. So in such a period of time of misinformation, of digitalization, how is the police addressing this?
It is punishable, or it is criminal to spread harmful propaganda or to spread defamatory statements. So I know it has been there. People are faking maybe accounts to give information. Even sometimes others have been faking our police accounts to give the members of the public altered information. It is your responsibility that to know that whatever you have seen, read or heard, you first use your conscience to verify that is it true? Can police say this? Can Muteera do this? You see, when you have, when you use your conscience first, it can enable you to verify information. Two, these accounts that the people normally use, we have those. I know people now, they are learning, but the good number knows now that this is a fake account. This is the correct or right account. So once you receive information, before you saturate it, before you share in groups, before you put it on your status, first ask yourself, from which source? Because at the end of it all, we always do backtracking. Who shared this information? So if you cannot account for where you receive that information,
you're responsible.
You will die in your own movie. You will be held accountable. Others has received send. But remember, I don't know whether you know how many people follow you. So there is one who knows that Majumba is the one who has sent the message. And he will direct us. So we will ask you, yes, we saw this message on your account. Are you aware of it? That yes. Where did you get it? So, dear viewers, we are in a digital era. We always now receive timely information, but sometimes that information is misinformation. It is inaccurate. It is full of falsehoods. It is altered. So before you saturate it, first have a second thought. Is it authentic? Is it right? is the source
Authentic.
Once you ask yourself such questions, you won't saturate it anymore. In fact, when any form of information, be audio, video, text, or print, once it is, I always first wait to see what others are talking about. And in our groups now, we have people from all circles of life.
Yeah.
So if it is police, you see somebody tagging, maybe a police officer. What is this correct? Is this true? And you will see somebody responding that no, this is in a shortest period of time. Then you will find a disclaimer that this is a false. Treat it with the respect or disrespect it deserves. But for you, once you get, some people get, and you have posted I always see things on social media. Somebody posts a deceased relative, especially female. Then somebody says, share the number. He has not read. Yeah, just saw the photo. Did not read the words below. Maybe rest in peace. We shall forever miss you. Yes, I said share the number. Others say she's beautiful. So people don't read. Then now you will go back to delete, but people have already seen or have already read. So you who have a habit of receiving and forwarding there and then, one day you will be tasked to account for what you shared. And I don't know where you will get that accountability. It is not easy to get accountability. So please, we are in an era of, we are in a digital era. Others create such fake messages, maybe to get followings.
Yeah.
But for you are victims. But by the time we exonerate you that you are a victim, it will have costed you in one way or the other. Recently, we have been having a crackdown on people who use social media to attack, abuse, defame other members of the public. But once these people are going to say, I didn't know that is what would mean. I was told to do it by so and so. But so and so will deny you. You say, I have never proved that I did. I instructed you. I told you to do what you did. Because it is on your account. So please, especially the young people. But also the responsibility also goes to the parents. Parenting is deteriorating. People are no longer guiding the young people on what to do because we are busy. We have little time with our children. You wake up very early, go back home late. You have no interaction with the children. So we are lacking a bit of nurturing. So that's why we see the youth are behaving in such a manner because they are not told that this is wrong, this is right. Because there is no way, in all honesty, okay, even if somebody of 20, how you just get your phone and maybe you start talking about the fountain of honor. So I think the parents, you have a role to play. And I know if we improve on parenting, we shall have a very positive impact on the quality of our children.
Okay. Very interesting. And now I understand, just like we started by mentioning, you play a very crucial role in this period of time, the election period of time. And it also now comes back to the trust of the public. What interventions are you having to build the trust of the public? Because you also had a mention here that when there are many, people start complaining, the deployment is so heavy and all that, but it is a little bit of not knowing what is happening. So how are you trying to build the trust in the public during this period of time?
I don't know what you mean by building trust in the public.
Trust with the citizens.
The citizen to trust us.
To trust the police, because by them mentioning that the deployment is too much, there is less trust. They are either expecting Chiboko or they are expecting any other thing.
When the deployment is when the deployment is high, they expect Chiboko.
Yeah.
But if you are not a criminal, or if you don't have any negative intentions, why should you fear security? That the security is too much. Yeah. I feel I am insecure. I think as citizens, we are mandated to secure you and your properties. Wherever we do not do what we are supposed to do, and we register agri scenes or any form of violence, we are held accountable. Why did you fail to protect? And it is who asks? It is the very citizen whom we are saying that they fear our deployments. Because we are supposed to detect and prevent crime. That you can detect that if I don't do this and this, things may not go well. So by detecting, you should plan that what we have detected, it shouldn't happen. So what do? You provide security. Once you provide security, it means that you have solved the fears of the public. I know you always hear people asking, police, where are you? You see, if police was there, it wouldn't have happened. So, we have no debate on availability. In any case, do we have a guideline that you are supposed to deploy this number of officers? The more the number, the better. Because one, if there are many, there is that shared responsibility. But if there are few, they are over, they get exhausted. We are also human beings. You cannot deploy 10 people against thousands. At least we should also be in hundreds. Because we have a ratio of police to public. The standard, I think, is around 450 or 500 per each police officer. And we have not yet hit that standard. That's why you see we have a systematic recruitment period of eligible citizens to join the armed forces. We want to hit this standard of one policeman per 500 people.
Okay. Interesting. Now, can we talk about the young people? What message do you have for the young people? They are often used in such period of time.
I think because the young people don't listen to what we are talking about. I know. I don't even know that they have followed this program. because they are in their own. I think the message is to the parents. The parents, please sit down with your children. You guide them, especially those ones who are not even voters.
Why should they participate?
It pains. You find somebody who has been disturbing you. He's not even a voter. If I don't even being a voter, he's a minor, a child of 17 years. They are the ones who are disturbing us. So, parents, please help us during this period. They are vulnerable because 1, they don't know. 2, they have nothing to lose. Do you know that is the most dangerous situation? Somebody who has nothing to lose. For you always have something to lose. You say, maybe I have a family, maybe I have work, maybe I have this what I'm pursuing. But now you are dealing with a student who even can dodge class, even after parents, because they don't know the pain of school fees. So this is the person whom we are going to encounter during a rally. They are violent. They don't know that by picking a stone, you are hitting a person who is armed. And if a person who is armed picks a stone, it cannot happen.
They will use what they have.
You will use what we have. As long as the force is proportional.
What is that?
What we call reasonable force. The force must be proportional. The stone, the force used in the stone, was it the one which countered the stone? Was it reasonable?
Okay.
So please, the young people, stay in your lane. Don't be used as ladders for selfish groups. The parents guide us. Even us when we have parents, they always call us. They say that do this. They guide us. I don't know. Do you have parents?
Yeah, I do.
Then they call you sometimes.
Yeah, so
They
much.
say that here you improve here.
Yeah.
So if parents are guiding you, the old ones, then you guide also these young ones, because sometimes they don't know what they are doing.
They're doing okay.
You find somebody is standing on a moving vehicle like the coasters or these omnibuses. Is standing because they don't know that life has no spare. Once you break and they cut off the legs, you will get these clutches or metallic artificial legs. You will never retain your leg again. Once you die, you are gone. It is over. The only thing the parent can do maybe is to produce some other children, but they will not produce the exact you. So parents, you help us with your children. Guide them. Let them not involve in acts of violence, acts of unlawlessness, especially during this election period.
All right. I understand our time is fast spent. You can give us your parting shots as we head out of the studio.
One, the election period, I think it is closing in. We have already kick-started the nomination exercise.
Yes.
Being nominated does not necessarily mean that the campaign period has started. But people, once they are nominated, then they start campaigns. Not even this door-to-door or clandestine. They want to do it in the open. They want to organize rallies. So please, our esteemed potential leaders, the candidates, wait for the election guideline for campaigns. Because we are going to have instances of pulling ropes with security agencies, because once you do so, you are doing an illegality. Then two, please adhere to the guidelines. Because for us, our mandate is enforcement. Laws are there, it is security to enforce the laws. So for us, we shall use the established laws to enforce. 3, do not provoke. People want to provoke their opponents, people want to provoke the security, people want to provoke. Do not provoke. Provocation is deadly. Because I told you that we have different emotions, so we react differently to different situations. So avoid instances or elements of provocation. Refrain from such, because sometimes it has been the root cause of violence. This one is in there, they are passing, then they are provoking. You are on your own rally, instead of talking what you are going to do for the people, but now you are attacking your opponent. So I think such acts provoke others.
Okay.
Then also people provoke us. You tell them, do this, what can you do? If you do this, you cannot do it. I think once we have been guided, please comply.
Okay.
Then lastly, is to thank you, the viewers, for always following us, but most importantly, for putting into practice what we guide you to do. And of course, without forgetting you, our hosts, management, the directors of Family TV, for always giving us such an opportunity. We do not take it for granted. I know very many people are yearning to have such an opportunity, but I think we are the chosen.
Indeed.
Yeah. So we thank you, and we shall keep on endeavoring to guide members of the public, because it is our responsibility.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And he is Assistant Superintendent of Police, Muteera Simwe, and he is the Community Liaison Officer for Kawempe, Police Division. We really appreciate the words that have been given in, and I hope you out there, you've gotten something, and also you've known your role to play in your different capacities when it comes to making sure that we have a safe period during this period of the elections. So I want to appreciate you, and also want to wish you a lovely weekend ahead. Yes, the mandate is to make sure that we are safe, you, your surroundings, your communities, and everyone, because you have a big role to play. I want to wish you a lovely day. Please stay on for more programs that are coming up.
Issues at hand. This is Church of Uganda Family TV.